with the sun on their backs.
Oh
And the wind
gosh,
in
my
their
left ear.
sails,
Why is
the
it over there?
God-woken watched forth
So,
joy shrink
doing
behind
this kind
them.
of by myself for once. It's a form of personal documentation. The Let's Play, if you will. I don't usually do this. I usually just kind of use my YouTube channel to archive video memories using the convenience in video shadowplay. Or the correct term, I guess, share. More boring term in video share. Yeah, it's just personal documentation. I save these for me, and if other people happen to enjoy them, that's great. But ultimately, they're just memories in video form. I've already done this battle once in co-op with a friend. This is my personal playthrough. So I've got Los, Red Prince, Seville, and my main character, Fantasia Vermilion, who's female, because I'd rather look at a female for the entire game than a male. I haven't gotten much further than this, but I think I'm dealing with Dallas, Texas, lady with a hammer, girl Thor, canon now. I'm not really used to talking by myself. It's really weird. It's really a learned and acquired skill. I haven't quite ever done it except for now. Man, I love how he just hits nothing with that. It's like, oh,
Listen
look
up.
at this.
We can't win this one, but I can get us to safety. You'll need to buy me time. Show us what you can do, Godwoken.
It's like, what if you showed up to a street fight and everyone's rocking fists and knives and you're the one guy with one of them firearms and you just kind of shoot the ground around them, kind of just doing collateral damage, but you could probably use that for something else. Something more direct, you know? And a quick save, because Gareth sometimes spawns further away and he just doesn't do anything because he spends 2 whole turns just getting into the fight. It's pretty useful, at least as a distraction. I'm gonna go up here because I am going to steal the Declaration of Dallas and their hammer in that chest over there. There's some good items, at least relative to this level, it's worth the effort. If you can make it alive, the cat summon is really useful. Oh, man. Does anyone know why the Geists are like 10 feet tall? I didn't play the first game, because I suck. And I mostly I have a hard time getting used to games without, you know, jumping or running and stuff. Basically, real-time action-y games are my favorite type of thing, and it's my first time actually playing a turn-based game. I'm enjoying it a lot just because I like RPGs as well, and this game is so much RPG. It's so awesome that I can ignore the fact that it doesn't have raw gameplay that I enjoy. What's in here?
Burst.
It won't burst. I mean, what? Oh man. That's probably gonna be useful. I have one person who uses that. Oh, and I use that too. Perfect. Okay. I think I tried this before. Or we tried this before, and you don't really have good line of sight onto the... yeah. Wait. Hopefully that evading will, you know, keep me alive against the people who are like 5 levels above me. Because if they decide to sneeze or butt sneeze in my direction, it won't let me, you know, be happy. Kind of don't want anyone to die in this fight. You don't even want to waste the time doing a resurrection scroll. It's really not that easy. Also, I'm not super great at this. I'm just, you know, in classic mode, not a tactician or whatever. I'm okay with not, you know, challenging myself until I've truly understood this game, which I usually do in most games anyway. So, yeah, this is kind of my
Kill me, we're all done for.
vanilla run through, classic mode, get used to the game. I'll probably go back in tactician later on second playthrough, different characters. It's hard to There's so many options in this game. I really want to do a lot of things. And you know, kind of only have 4 characters. If I had 6, yeah, it'd be great. But, you know, that's not an option. Or maybe it is. I haven't actually tried. Miss! Exorcist. Yeah, perfect. Kind of a almost sneezed there, if you're curious on why I sounded funny. I'm joking, that was just an excuse. I was stuttering. I never really had a stuttering problem before. Man, that looks so neat. The art in this game is so neat. After listening to a lot of people stutter though over time, I've begun to stutter myself. I feel like it's not supposed to work that way. Unlike Power Infusion, which works exactly the way that I want it to. Fortified next to the Fire Incarnate. Just call me the Fortifier. If you fortify 100 people, does it become... Wait. Become a 4,000 defy? Man, I love, at least in this turn-based game, how the units aren't so precise to where you can do stuff like that. It's amazing. Whirlwind.
Hold them off. I need more time.
Like 2 turns of time. Living Boat. Particle effects I like. Oh my gosh. They're so neat. Miss. Staff of Miss. Yes. That means I will probably make it out alive with those items. And I'm happy. Something is a good idea here, I'm sure. If you don't know what I mean by chicken form, I mean they run away automatically, and with ruptured tendons, which I may have put on him before, that damages him when he moves. If you for some reason don't know this game and are watching me play this game for some reason twice, he's just gonna take damage because he's automatically gonna run. He takes damage when he runs. I feel like that was redundant, but you know, I'm not used to this still. I feel like anyone who has ever had any kind of interest in this kind of thing should try talking to themselves while playing a game. It's not easy. I understand why a lot of people are bad at it or don't talk and are good at it. It's not don't. Yeah, this is what I mean. It's just not easy, this part. This kind of strategy. Gotta... Well, I don't see an attack of opportunity circle, so I guess I can just walk by them as they watch me take their stuff. Interesting. Okay, cool. Can't go up top. I'm gonna... Well... Let's try this. Oh my gosh, just barely in range. So if I put it too far to the right, or the east, yeah, take that. Then I could have not been able to swap places like that, and that would have been a bad thing. Now I'm gonna get this cat to safety, because even though it's a conjured familiar, I don't want it to die from Miss Hammer Lady. Yes, exactly, walk in front of me once and walk in front of me again. Attack of opportunity is my friend. So, in the co-op campaign with my friend, we got the Phoenix Dive. You know, it's just a little bit after this fight, which is for melees, and it lets them teleport kind of a good ways away. Don't have that here. Not used to that. It's weird. Just gotta walk. Then I can use... Well... there are some options here. Thinking of maybe walking forward and just trying to battering ram through so I can go to Malady and try and defend all the melee people who are ganging up on her, because it's, you know, there's a whole game over thing if you lose her. It's completely necessary to progress the game to keep her alive. It's not one of those Bethesda type of things where there's so many alternate paths, where there are a lot of them, I assume, in this game. Haven't really run into that kind of fork yet. But yeah. At least from what I understand, she needs to survive this fight, so that's what I'm doing.
If these rats kill
Also,
me,
if you
we're all
noticed, I
done
hit the
for.
chicken when I walked through the fire. It's because I chained him to the red prince there. So whatever damage he takes, the chicken, that target takes too. Oh no, don't bite this. Why? That's what you get losing. Oh, he's taking all that damage. Ruptured tendons, chicken form. Meta. Hey, you should not do that. Ah.
Focus! Stop her sorcery!
I still find it neat. Oh no! Dallas confirmed he is a dog person. And not like a dog person where they're okay with cats, but like only dogs, like dog superiority. That cat wasn't even a threat, it was just being. That's just not okay. I've learned Summoner is too powerful, by the way. At least in Classic, or whatever. Because the Elemental Incarnate at level 10, when he's big like that, it's kind of doing the top of the damage in the team. Plus all the extra aggro drawing elemental dynamics, like if you want to be physical or magical in the fight. Just kind of have to have the services, which is easy to get, obviously. I tried to block the ladder there with the totem, but the heal that, heals more when allies are nearby. I don't know if that's gonna... It's probably not gonna reach there.
Don't stop. It's working.
It's working,
You
guys.
fight with such fire. Let's make it manifest.
I wish that,
That burning, it's like a
was
bomb
relevant.
in my belly ready to burst.
teleportation scroll, one of the only scrolls I'd actually use. Let's make this guy still relevant for some time. Teleportation in this game is really powerful. It's so amazing. Yeah, something like this. Oh, this one. This is just a grind right here. Probably that's the wrong term, but this is an investment of... It's not... I don't know, it's... Yeah. It doesn't feel like progress right here. I'm just gonna do this. I still don't know if it's better to just save the AP for 2 attacks, or burst like that. I guess the burst is probably better when if it'll kill them, as opposed to in that case where I would have had to wait another turn to attack. Well, I don't like that, but it happened, so I gotta accept it. Skipping the denial phase. I don't really have the ragey personality. I'm just kind of like, oh, that happened, and I watched it happen, so I'm accepting it and thinking of a way around it instead of getting mad at it. There's not really a point. Oh, let's battering ram both of these guys. Let's knock them both down. Wait, is there? It's hard to see sometimes. Different enemies like this. Oh, Discord. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, okay. Don't worry, those 2 notifications were me. If you thought that someone was contacting you, they might be too. Let's save here. I think this is a good spot. F5, convenience for people
Defend me or
not on
die.
honor mode that are just like, yeah, I'll save before I pickpocket this guy right now. No repercussions really. I should probably revive my character. I named my character Fantasia Vermilion, which I find is why do you have to be 17 millimeters out of range? I don't like this. Gotta waste extra AP. Completely spend this whole turn reviving. Why? It's like... Hey! Stretching like I am to revive. Oh, sweet. Let's go for the high ground, Luke. Well, maybe there's a lot of guys up there. Maybe I'll put her out of the way. But yeah, Fantasia Vermilion. I think that's a fun name. It's very... I'm making kind of in the whole role playing... Oh, okay. Role playing sense. Making her magic-y. Magician, wizard, lady. What's the difference between wizards, sorcerers, magicians? I feel like that isn't defined well. Yeah, I felt like that was a very magical sounding name. Fantasia. Very... one of my favorite combinations of syllables ever. Oh gosh, I gotta use another revive scroll to... She's like... she's my range DPS. Mage range DPS. Oh, this cloud. This is not... Does that knockdown for Malady extend how long this takes, or is she that good where she's knocked out, but she kind of puts it on the back burner, the afterburner, the source afterburner? Oh, afterburner would be an awesome skill.
Do it!
Like does bonus damage based on damage taken from all sources. It's like a debuff. There's probably a debuff like that. There's so many different buffs and debuffs in this game. Usually that kind of puts me off. I don't know why this game doesn't. It's a really great game. Highly recommend it to anyone who likes just RPGs. I feel like some of these are good ideas. Maybe let's build up that rallying cry friendly stuff. Put more teammates in the vicinity of her so I can heal her for more. If only smoke wasn't a thing. It's like the only ground I'm not okay with. The curse stuff, like whatever. It is pretty cursey. Oh. The smoke is just an absolute annoyance. Wait. Oh. Kinda looked like that worked. The not working sound effect threw me off, because it sounded like an acknowledgement of this will work sound effect. Hey, you should slip on that ice, that'd be hilarious. It'd be the best thing ever. It'd be like Christmas. This is one thing they don't really... Oh. Adrenaline. Fooling myself again. But sometimes stuff like this happens where there's just clutter, and it's not... It just kind of disorients me. As much as I usually am unfazed by that. But, I don't know. It happens to my friend too, so maybe it's not just me. Or maybe it's us. Oh. Probably could have walked up and done that because I have the pawn in my character, which is 1 free AP of movement per turn. Kill him! You suck! You're off the team. Oh man. Don't die, Gareth. You sell good stuff. I'm sure there are better merchants later on, but yeah, at least, you know, I know you sell stuff at least right now, which is good. Well, since this incarnate is magic and he still has physical armor, there'd be no point of doing anything with it. Oh yeah, you realign past that rope that I'm sure doesn't block you at all. Why do they do that? They move like a foot to, or not? It just seems like a complete actual waste of AP. I wonder if the harder difficulties do stuff like that, because they do a lot. They do that a lot. She need magic armor? No, you know what I need is more outgoing damage. I would hope, I'd love it if Fantasia would not die. Fantasia still can't get over how fantastic that name is. I'm so concerned because I already used 2 revive scrolls on her. Oh my gosh. Just gonna do this. You should... What? Oh man, Death Wish, the thing where you do more damage for having less health. He really maximizes damage there, and should not do that again. Oh, way to miss that opportunity.
Defend me or die.
Don't worry, one of those things will happen. It's pretty binary. I feel like that's a rude thing to say, but I don't know. You did this to yourself, dog. You could have not attacked just once that time. You haven't even made use of the oil. It's like, actually, you're just dumb. So just double checking, making sure I don't have stuff where, like, decaying, where healing myself doesn't actually heal myself, and ultimately wasting more time and effort and app. Should probably, I guess a healing potion. Healing potion is better in this case, more immediate. Save the restoration for someone else since the potion can only be used by the user. Yeah, let's get some actual damage. Oh, Silent Watcher. Let's make you just silent as I watch. I tried. It'd be cool if there was like a minimize effects thing, even though I really like the way everything looks. It's almost more realistic in a way, because I guess you wouldn't be able to see it in real life anyway. Although it's turn-based, so not necessarily realistic. Winter Blast doesn't hit teammates, luckily. So I think that might be a good idea. Oh wait, teleportation though. That's like the ultimate stop. Oh. Why was that invalid? Why is he... Only could teleport Malady. That would be great. But, Ice Fan. Attack with 3 projectiles. Just make that guy silent, and then 2 more on this weaponized monk dog. Oh, he's frozen. Best case scenario. Way to move a foot. Way to help out. Way to put in your share of the thing. Put in your... What's the word? Daily 8 hours of effort. Yeah, my summoner at some point will have offensive stuff besides some of this Geo stuff. Which isn't bad, it's just... It's almost worth it to not use it sometimes. Can't wait to get Earthquake. It's just... Earthquake is always the funnest skill in any game, like Pokemon. Can't wait to get that sick TM26. I really want to just throw a rock at them, but it would just do actually nothing. At least with these guys, I can make them less alive, or slow them down, or whatever. Or just yell words of encouragement. Because I care about my friends. I fight for my friends, one Mike and Ike once said. Okay.
Almost there.
That's not at all. Where's the control totem button? Like, that was caused by me. At past second hand caused by me. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna save that forever into this universe. He may be a cloaked figure, but he's definitely not a figure skater. That's for sure. He's probably more into the chalk zone than he is the froze zone. Oh man, that was so cool. That was so funny. I can't believe that happens. Oh my gosh. That's the best thing. I'm happy. Just right on his tombstone. Slipped on ice. Someday Gareth will do something. He's got a sword. Why does he... What? He froze and flame... Like, there's no combination there. He's just not... He's just actually a liability. Did I just get some bad Gareth AI nonsense going on? He's just not actually important or relevant right now. Except as a distraction to the guys, which are very easily the most dangerous ones here. Well, most dangerous that are in the fight. Because Dallas and Masked Man McMeteorite, the nothing dude, he just doesn't... They're the most powerful technically, but the guys, you know, are the only ones in battle. They're just watching in weird. Hey, Bada, don't swing. Can I just throw another one? Oh man. Way to use that staff thing you're holding to not use magic like it is usually intended. Teleportation. Hello, teleport, my best friend. Well, now that I'm sure there's a football term for this, but the one where they're not near the important person. I'm just gonna move them a bit. Should move the weaker one. But I could also kill him next turn, make him completely out of here. So the other one is... I'll do it. Joking. Joking about joking. Yeah, he just looks aimless. Just like, you know, someday he'll stop walking. He's only got 17 AP. No deal, no big deal. Nothing to worry about there. And then, up here, I can teleport this other one right there on Frozen Mixed Slippery Pants. Oh, and his butt just went on his face. It's like a gross... that word. What's the word? Fart face, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like the movie Fart Face. It's probably a movie, right? Like a B movie. Or like a C student film. I made one of those. It's about a loan shark who's getting his money from someone, but it's just, yo, I broke down your door, and then they ran, and then we we just went to different locations, filming them running for like 2 seconds at different spots, kind of showing that they ran far. It was an experience. I don't even know if I have that video, access to that video anymore. You should not do that, please. Oh, I thought he'd be stuck up there.
Focus.
Yeah, you walk that
Stop
half
her
foot again.
sorcery.
He's just laying there. It's like he peed. The puddle. It's like he wet
Lava
himself.
flowing through me. I can't contain it for long.
I'm so concerned about her. Lahasi. Like, just based on her backstory, it just sounds dreadful dealing with the demon thing. It's a demon, right? I don't know. Whatever is inside her brain. It just doesn't sound like a great time. I have no way to even sympathize with that. It's just such an unusual thing. I just kind of understand it's bad, but the way that they make it out in this game, which is awesome, the way they do it is really well. It just seems so unrelatably terrible. Let's keep this guy alive. He's terrible. Oh, he's gonna do nothing just at all. So I think when Malady goes next, it'll be over. Never used Maddening Song, so I'm gonna see what it looks like here. It's not gonna work because they have their armor still. That would be really great on a later playthrough, maybe, to try and get rid of their armor and use it on one of them so they attack the other one. I wonder if they would have any chance of killing them. Probably not. Just gonna do this. Do some of that. There we go. Would you look at— oh, I should have used that blood. Oh man.
With the help of the half-demon Malady, the God-woken escaped through the
Limbo.
veil that separates life
How
from
low
death.
can you go? How middle can you go? Bye.